Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Respected audience, brothers, and those who are listening to me. Yesterday we started the series of names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala along with Islamic theology, Islamic Aqidah about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yesterday I talked about the name of being of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is Allah. The word Allah, its meaning, and some of the major and important Aqidahs related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today, inshallah Nazim, we are going to discuss about Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman. What is the meaning of Ar-Rahman, and what are the benefits of repeating this name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and what can a individual get by doing the zikr of this beautiful name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dear brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned this name of himself, Ar-Rahman, in Quran in so many places. If you see in the Quran, you will find the ayah Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in the beginning of every surah except Surah At-Tawbah. Okay? Except the Surah At-Tawbah, you will find the ayah Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in the beginning of every surah. Okay? And even in the first surah in the Quran, not according to the revelation, but as it is in the Quran now. If you open Quran, the first surah which you will find, it is Surah Al-Fatiha. In this surah also you can find the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ar-Rahman, in which Allah says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman, it means, iska mana hota hai, Rahmat wala, Rahim karne wala. The entirely merciful. The entirely merciful, the meaning of Ar-Rahman. In Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلِ ادْعُوا الرَّحْمَنِ قُلِ ادْعُوا اللَّهَ أَوِ الرَّحْمَنِ أَيَّمَّا تَدْعُوا فَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. Okay? Call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the name Allah, or call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the name Ar-Rahman. Whatever you will call, the most beautiful names are the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dear brothers, Ar-Rahman, Imam Ghazali radiyallahu ta'ala an, one of the most influential shuyukh and imam of Islam, he has written so many books. He says, and most of the Al-Mufassirun Al-Kiram, they have mentioned these things in the tafasir of Quran Majid. This is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. If you can see in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, also Allah mentioned these two names together. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. And in also Surah Al-Fatiha, Allah mentioned these two names. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Right? So these two names, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, they are samely, the meanings are nearly same. Okay? So Imam Ghazali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says, Ar-Rahman, it comes from the word Ar-Rahma. Ar-Rahma, the word in Arabic language, Ar-Rahma, which means mercy. Okay, these two names, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, they both comes from the asl of these two words, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, is Ar-Rahma, mercy. So Ar-Rahman means the meaning of mercy, the meaning of Rahma is more stronger, is more larger in the Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman, it means the Rahmah of Allah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ar-Rahman contains a meaning, the Rahmah and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world, in Akhirah, on believers, on non-believers, on living things and non-living things, everything which exists, Everything which exists, the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala contains to everything, and it is mentioned in Ar-Rahman. It is mentioned in Ar-Rahman. Today, I want to clarify some points which I couldn't clarify yesterday. Today, I want to clarify these things. Dear brothers, the rahmah, the mercy, the different forms of the mercy which we can find in this world. In this world, it is these all are the reflection of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? These all are the reflection of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, a mother shows mercy to her kids. Okay? Even an animal shows mercy to its kids. All of the forms of the mercy which we can find here, they are the reflection of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here, when we say the reflection of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we should keep one thing in our mind, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's attributes, the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the sifat-e-ilahiyah, the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it can't be divided. It can't be divided. Okay, this is the Aqidah. This is the Aqidah of Islam. The sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it can't be divided, one thing. And also the sifat of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are not limited. They are not limited. They are unlimited. Nobody can put a boundary around the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are unlimited. Okay? The knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the rahmah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the listening power, the looking power, the knowing power, everything which is an attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are unlimited. Nobody can limit this. Nobody can put a circle, a boundary around the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the major aqidah. We must know this. Okay? And also, Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam said in a hadith, the mercy, all of the forms of the mercy which we can find in this world, they are only from the one point of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said this not to limit the attribute of Allah, just to make us understand. Okay? He just gave this example to make us understand easily. Okay? He made this things easy for us to understand. He said, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has 100 parts. It is just to say, it is not to limit. Okay? Because limiting the attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is against the Aqidah of Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this to make us understand these things easily. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the mercy, the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has 100 parts, and all the forms of the mercy which we can find in this world, between the mu'mineen, between those who are non-believers, non-mu'mineen, even between the animals, all of the forms of the mercy are only a part, a little part of the one part of the mercy of Allah, which is mentioned 100 parts. Okay? It is among the only one part. And the other 99 parts of the mercy, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Allah has kept this safely, and Allah will show these 99 parts of the mercy on the day of judgment, on the day of Qiyamah, Yawm al-Qiyamah. Okay? So the mercy which Allah will show there, it is much important for all of us. Okay? Because in this world we can survive so many things, but there we are only depend on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even here also we are depend only on the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If there is no mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then nobody can get a food. If there is no mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then nobody can get a air. If there is no mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then nobody will get a cure from the illness. If there is no mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then the things will completely complicated. Nothing will run, nothing will happen without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and without the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So Ar-Rahman is the most beautiful name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The ulama says Ar-Rahman is, some of the scholars they says it is the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which is regarding to the Zat, the being of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like I mentioned yesterday, some of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are names of the being of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Zat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there are some of the names which describes, which defines the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, af'ale ilahiyah. Okay? So Ar-Rahman, it is the name for the being of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You then see in the Surah Ar-Rahman what Allah says, Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Quran. Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Quran. Ar-Rahman is the one who taught the Quran to his servant. रहमान वो है जिसने अपने बंदे को इंसान को जिसने कुरान सिखाया. So today I am finally mentioning what are the blessings, what are the barakah of doing the zikr of this name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. रहमान का जिक्र करने से, रहमान का विर्द करने से हमें क्या बरकतें मिल सकती हैं, हमें क्या फ़ायदा मिल सकता है, वो यहाँ पे हम बयान करेंगे. ओके, the speciality of reciting this name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, doing the zikr of Ar-Rahman. What is the speciality? Ulama says sarful makruh an dhakirihi wa hamilihi. Sarful makruh an dhakirihi wa hamilihi. The one who do the zikr of this word, this name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ar-Rahman, 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 the one who says so, what he will get? The speciality is he will be protected from every unwanted thing. Unwanted makruh, जिसको नापसंद किया जाता है, something which shouldn't happen to anyone. Okay, जो चीज सही नहीं है, जो चीज गलत है, जो चीज बुरी है, something which is wrong, something which is bad, he will be protected. The one who is doing the zikr of Rahman, he will be protected from this. Okay, and there are specific ways. वहाँ कुछ खुसूसी चीजें हैं, खुसूसी तरीके हैं. There are special ways how to do the zikr of the word Ar-Rahman. हमें कब Ar-Rahman का जिक्र करना चाहिए, उसकी क्या बरकतें मिलती हैं. Especially Imam Azhari, he says in his Mukhtasar, he says, يذكر بعد كل صلاة في جمع وخلوة فتخرج الغفلة والنسيان من القلب. Okay, there is a trick of shaitan. What happens? Sometimes you want to pray, right? You intended to pray, but you just slept over. Okay, you became late. Sometimes you want to do something good, but it is you just can't. You just couldn't. Somehow, what happens? Shaitan tried to put some screens on our mind, our brain, and our heart. So, in this form, our brain and our heart is not able to understand what we're gonna do, what we need to do, what we have to do. So, to remove this screen, okay, that which Shaitan tried to put on our mind and our heart, it is known as a ghafla. जिसको हम गफलत कहते हैं, है ना. वो गफलत में पड़ गया, भूल में पड़ गया, और गफलत में ऐसा रहा कि न नमाज का ख्याल रहा, न इबादत का ख्याल रहा. So the ulama says the one who recites this word Ar-Rahman, there is no limit of a number here. Okay, you can say 10 times, you can say 20, you can say 50. As much as you will increase this word, inshallah al-azim, you will be more blessed. Okay, जितना आप पढ़ेंगे उतना आपको फायदा मिलेगा. So especially after every salah, you can do the zikr of Ar-Rahman singly, अकेले भी आप कर सकते हैं, togetherly with your family you can do this. Okay, so benefit इसका क्या मिलता है? This screen, this ghafla will remove from our heart and our mind if we are doing the zikr of Ar-Rahman. First thing. And the second thing, we find that there are people, those akhlaq and manner are very harsh. Okay, they don't have manners, they don't have akhlaq. Okay, they don't have good qualities, right? Even sometimes the parents, they find this amongst with their children, that their attribute, their akhlaq, their adat and their sifat, their qualities are not good, and they want them to improve, right? They want them to improve. So ulama says, if somebody written wrote this particular ibara, Ya Rahmana kulla shay'in wa rahimahu. Say with me, Ya Rahmana kulla shay'in wa rahimahu. 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 If you recite this and then you just blow on someone like a kid and you keep doing these things, then automatically his attributes, his bad qualities will remove from him, will get out, will wiped out from his mind and from his heart, and he will automatically get the good qualities, good manners, अच्छे akhlaq मिलते हैं. And another thing which you can do here is you can write down this ibara which I said here, Ya Rahmana kulla shay'in wa rahimahu. You can write down this ibara, this particular text with the zafran. You know the zafran? Zafran? Yeah? You're gonna write down this particular word on a paper, okay? Then you will bury this letter on which it is written in the home of a individual whose akhlaq are not good, whose manners are very bad. Okay, if you do so, then automatically inshaAllah by the barakah of this word, by the barakah of the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his bad akhlaq, bad akhlaqi, bure akhlaq jo hain, and bad manners inshaAllah will change into the good manners. ठीक है, अल्लाह ताला तौफीक अता फरमाए. May Allah give us tawfiq to keep reciting the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to do the zikr of Asma'i Husna. Allah हम सबको सादत अता फरमाए, तौफीक अता फरमाए. अस्तगफिरुल्लाह रब्बी मिन कुल्ली ज़ंबि व खतीयतिन व अतूबु इलैहि व मा अलैना इल्लल बलाग. अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.